Hi everybody, this is a video of a crab, very large crab, large concretion from start to finish, except that I took so much video of it that it's going to be a two-parter. Sorry about that. Also on this one I realized about halfway through prepping this thing that the lighting was extremely horribly bad. I've got rid of I don't know how much video already. It just went onto the so-called, editing floor. And also, out of all the crabs I've done, and I've done hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of crabs, this one has taken more glue than any other crab by far, by none. So a lot of problems with this crab, even though it started out really nice. You'll see the problems I come up with, run into, and how I fix those, and mostly just freaking glue, lots and lots of glue. Anyways, enjoy this first half. This crab, even though I had a name for it in the beginning, got renamed Popeye, and you'll see why later, probably in the second half. But enjoy this video, and I gotta get busy working on the second half. Okay, I've got the heaters going in the garage because it was quite cold out here today. I think I've got it up to 40 degrees. It'll be nice 60 here pretty quick. Here's my next project. It is a very large crab concretion. And to show you, this one is from New Zealand. They get rather large in New Zealand. This one is from Washington that I did not too long ago. You can see the difference in size very, very easily. These can even take me 10 hours, 12 hours, only because I go slow and careful. This looks like it's going to be, I don't know, 30 to 50 hours. It depends on how hard the rock is. It looks like somewhat soft rock. But anyways, if you can see this, this is the flat side. This is the round side. It tells me this is where the top of the crab is at. Now then, if you can see this, you see this kind of a bulbous piece of concretion here. That's the right claw. So this is the front of the rock, the front of the crab. And people always ask me, how do you know there's a crab in the rock? Now then, here's a telltale sign. Well, I don't know if you can see that. Here's a leg here coming out of the rock. I mean, the legs kept going millions of years ago, but they rotted away. The concretion only formed so far, and that's as far as the legs, that's as far as you get. Here, let me get a pointer. There's a leg. You can see it's a bit crushed. The top's usually crushed, so that's another sign that tells you that's the top of the crab. And there's a leg, and this elongated bit is the front left leg coming out this way, and it looks like it's going into the rock. So I've got a tippy here. How good is that? Holy crap-a-moly. On the right side, you've got something here. I think a leg here. I don't know what it's doing way back there, but it is. There's a leg right there. There's a leg right there, and another elongated leg where this one, I can't tell if that one's gone or not, because I'll find out when I prep it, but just so you get a better view of that. Oh, Jesus. Right there. You see that discoloration of that circle? That's shell material. That's crab leg shell material. So that's how you know. So I'm saying that's the front of the rock. That's the top of the rock. Stuff up. Just zooming along, mind my own business, and look at that. See that discoloration right there? That is carapace. That's where the crab is. A little sooner than I thought, but nothing wrong with that. Just here, let me zoom in so I can show you what we're looking at here. Right there. That's carapace. So now I'm going to take the smaller tool, the ME9100 from Paleo Tools, my most favorite tool of all time, and start exposing that carapace. So let me reposition this and I'll show you what I'm doing. And it looks like it might not be sticky. Wouldn't that be freaking nice? I took a little bit off of here first with the super jack, and now you see how that carapace is going to be. Come on. Wow, that's going to be a nice crab. This is going to be a nice crab. A little doink there. I can hide that though easily. But I'm thinking this crab is going to be one of those crabs that everybody wants and that nobody's going to be able to afford. Whew! I'm a happy camper. Okay, back to work. Well, I didn't get very far. Running into problems already. The rock is fairly soft and the crab shell material is soft. And what I mean by that, if I can show you what, right there. You can see the crab shell coming apart right there. Even lost some, so it's going to be some stop and glue here, that's for sure. But if that's what it takes, that's what it takes. And my Glyptol. You could use Paraloid. Most people do. It's just that I am not normal. No, I've been using that for 33 years, so, and I've got plenty of it, so, and I've always been happy with it, so I use it. Anyways, back to work. Let's find out where the next problem is. I'm going to go back to the super jack. I'm going to take this rock down here a bit more, and then make some careful passes around here to get closer to the shell and start exposing more of that shell. That's my next plan of attack. Okay, had to wait for that thing to quit charging. That was a freaking job. Now I can take my chisel bit here and carefully take this off, knowing how this is shaped anyways. These are, besides moving so much rock, these are actually one of the easier crabs to prep. It just lots and lots of time involved. But now I can start taking this rock down and exposing more of that carapace. Just like so, but I'll go all the way around, and then I'll expose some carapace, do this again, and then work that whole carapace down. It's just a great big blob sitting there. Now to expose some carapace, and hopefully not have any more of this problem, but that's pretty doubtful. There's some more problem. Jesus. I think I'll start taking off little smaller bits of rock. I always pour my glue. Don't waste the glue. Costs money. Jeez, what doesn't cost money nowadays? Okay, I've dug down around the crab some more with the super jack, the chisel tip. Now some more exposure of this carapace with the ME 9100. That's all I do. Just keep going all the way around, and then I'm going to take off a bunch more rock. Not looking forward to that. That's grueling. That's hard on my shoulder. Got a worn out shoulder. Okay, that's getting kind of deep now, so I'm going to take off a whole bunch more rock. That's probably, hopefully I get that far today. That's boring, so I won't show you that. That's just taking off rock. Nothing here is going to change. Alright, see you later, Gators. Holy crap-a-moly. That's a freaking ton of work. I just removed a pound of rock with that little tiny chisel tip. Well, it looks tiny, but it's actually rather large. Oh man. Now I'm going to expose some more of that. I'm actually quite impressed how far I've gotten today. I'll tell you how many hours today is after I'm done. Looking pretty good. You can see I was taking a nosedive there, so that's where you know where the face is at. This back part here, at a very gradual going down into the rock, so you know that's exactly the back of the crab. How far it goes, who knows? Well, probably there. But this little area right, where did it go here? Right here, more shell came off deeper than everything else, so I saved those two pieces. I'm going to try to glue those back on later on and see if I can save that. We'll find out. Anyways, I'm now going to take some passes with the chisel, super jack, take some rock off here, 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 and here, and expose a little bit more carapace. That's my plan, Stan. Okay, making some excellent progress on this rock. I can't believe how far I've gotten. Thanks to that soft rock. Wish that was in better shape, but that's Mother Nature for you. I'm about ready to call it quits, but I'm going to take off all this rock. Well, not all of it. I'm going to start making this bowl shape. So I'm ready to rip tomorrow on another round around the carapace. So, here goes nothing. Now to do that, all the way around. And so I was just cruising along. I realized I was getting kind of close, and these legs usually come up from the back and then turn down at a joint. And I hit it right there. Very small hit, but still a hit. So disappointing, but at least I found something. Actually, let me zoom in so you can see that. Right there, that little tiny bit of color right there. So I've got to be a little more careful from now on. So I know at this leg there's probably a joint, so I can take this off over to here, because this, I haven't hit anything over here yet. Alright, so I'm going to finish this up and call it quits. Okay. Did all this, hit a leg, so I left a little high here. When I was coming around here, this huge piece just popped right off, but perfect carapace right there. And then it popped off over here. Great big chunk, 2 big chunks of rock just popped right off. Freaking amazing. Wish it all was like that, but it is what it is. I'm done for the day. Shoulder's killing me. I'm ready for tomorrow, even though I've already got plans for tomorrow for a YouTube short. Boy, is it going to be interesting. Anyways, till tomorrow. Good morning, everybody. Yesterday, when I got this crab started, it was the crab that everybody wanted but nobody could afford. And it is very quickly turning into the crab that nobody wants. You can look right over here. Major carapace damage. I've only seen major carapace damage on these crabs once. Now it's twice. That's just disconcerting as all get out. But I've got it started. I'm going to keep going and see what else, more damage I can find. Just for the thrill of it, yeah. Okay, I'm taking down rock to see what's left of this rear end. I was hoping there was 2 cocks, one on each side for the first parts of the first legs. I don't see how that's going to happen. But I found this. Let me zoom in. I don't think there's much of anything. I think it's just a piece of a crab. This little discoloration is a very light spot here. I mean, it could be a piece of a leg, but I don't think so. I think it's part of this. I'm not sure. So I'll do a little exploratory around that. Clean up here, try and get to the back end of this crab, what's left of the back end of this crab, and hope for the best. What else can I do? Okay. I've decided to name this crab the crab from HE Double Toothpicks. Anyways, crab bits. Whoop, let me zoom in here so you can see what I see. Crab bits, and crab bits that aren't attached to the crab are always a bad thing. How much is there? I don't know. But look at this. The rear end is coming over, so big monster missing pieces, but I might have a rear end still. That's at least good news. But look how soft this back got. It's just rotten soft. So yes, crab from HE Double Toothpicks. It's going to be an interesting video. All right. Look at this. The crab carapace is just still moving its way up. Well, not really moving, but I'm thinking it broke here and got pushed down because of the sedimental pressure. Over here, really, I don't know. There's something sideways there, so, and pieces here, so I'm sure there's stuff missing. But this is good news. How far this goes, I don't know. I'm going to find out. I'm going to take all this off here. Hopefully that goes all the way up to there. Fingers crossed for the crab from HE Double Toothpicks. Man, this stuff is just rotten soft. Literally rotten soft. There's big drops of glue going in that thing. And this is actually not a bad spot. That'll help hold it together anyways. broken edge right there. So it's broken from here all the way up over here, drops down. So this chunk is missing or caved in or what, but with these pieces over here, I'm sure it's missing. Alright. Whew. It doesn't look like it, but that's a lot more rock off of there. These little bits, I think, are legs because there's little bits up here too that the rock just came off of. I'm pretty sure that's the right coxa, but I think it's, instead of sitting, well, I think it's been tilted. And here's, I ran right across this leg. It seems pretty high, but that's the way it goes. And I think that's that one right there. So I might have to start finishing some of these legs out and just see what's going on here. So, back to work. Articulated leg. It's still close there, but it's been pulled off. So it happens. The way it goes. Just a little bit at a time. Start following things out. Pretty soon it'll all start making sense. Sorry about talking muffling. I got my mask on, got the heaters on. Getting warmer though. Back to work. Okay, slow but sure. Just keep taking rock off, keep tacking different points. You can see this leg right here. It's definitely making a U-turn here. So that's got to be that leg. And what you don't see is how much glue I'm using. I'm not going to stop and take a photo or video every time I glue, but lots of glue on this leg, lots of glue, and I think I've done that 2 or 3 times on this leg. There's glue on this leg just to hold it together. It's just starting to fall apart right there, and a little tiny bit of glue right there. Anyways, back to this tool, slowly take off some more of this rock. Then this rock starts following things out, and pretty soon I'm going to have some leg. Back this up. Oh, wrong way. Always go the wrong way. There's the right side. That's just roughing it out. You can easily see there's gobs more work to do. But now I'm going to go onto the left side and grab those legs and see what kind of condition they're in. I doubt they're in any much better. B-grade crab, but it's going to be one cool looking B-grade crab. I mean, look at all the leg. Jeepers. Wish the rear end was better. I'll find out. But first, the left side, the legs. Alright. All these lights suck. Anyways, carpus. I think that's what those are called. Propotus, carpus, murus, something like that. Anyways, that's as far as I'm going to There's the right propolis in really bad shape. Now I'm going to go find the left propolis. I wasn't finding anything, so I took the big chisel and started diving down, and I found this speck of crab bit. Something just doesn't look right. Let me zoom in and see if you can see that. Right there. So whether something's been crushed and popped something up and it doesn't look right, or if there's something wrong, I don't know. I'm going to do a little exploratory around here, and I'm going to find out. Okay, there's some crushing going on here, but this definite line here, I don't know what's going on there. I'm hoping it's just crushed in and still there. I'm going to remove all this rock here first, then do a little more tacking on that and see what I can find. Hopefully I'll find more stuff. I mean, there's something there, so I guess that's good news. There, I took down all this rock here with the chisel thing. Now I can expose some more of this and hopefully find a whole complete propolis. Fingers crossed. Okay, I see something is wrong. That appears to me to be the beginning of the dactyl right there. Here, let me... Oh, why don't I just start it zoomed in? I don't know. Alright, try that again. This part right there, that looks like the dactyl, which means there's a lot of stuff missing here. Either that or it's buried underneath more rock, but it looks like it broke off. Whether it's still there or not, I do not know. I'm going to take some more rock down and see if I can find both dactyls and hope for the best when I get back to there. There's the beginning of the dactyl on this side. It's going to be, well, it looks like it might be going underneath the carapace. I'm going to now see if this has been caved in. That's my hope. If it's just been caved in and crushed a little bit, that means it's still there. I mean, it's in the right spot. Wish me luck. And there it is. It's just been crushed in. How nice is that? It's still in crappy shape, but at least it's there. Uh-oh. I'm going to do some gluing. That's just not holding together at all. I don't even care if I get too much on. Oh, jeez. See that? It's so rotten, even the glue brush will take it off. Jeez, what a joke. But do what you can. Try to save it. Okay, let that cure a little bit. I'm going to go over here and see if I can see where that dactyl is going. Okay, that took quite a while. It finally got into some better preservation, which, you know, was expected since the tip of that claw is just about solid material. Anyways, I'm going to go over here and follow this one down. It looks like it's going to go underneath this one. Boy, that's going to be tough. Ooh, it's going to be tough. Anyways, now for the other one. I don't know if you can see that, but it's just like a sponge. Literally a sponge in there. It's just rotten to the core. So, lots of glue. Man, as soon as the glue hits it, it just soaks right in. So I'll just save what I can. Stand. Alright. Back to work. Look what I am dealing with. Oh, let me look at how freaking spongy that is, and it just falls apart. You don't even have to touch it. But I'll save what I can. Back to work. Alrighty then. Right dactyl, left dactyl, no tippy yet, but I can take that a little further, but that's going to be deep diving there. What I'm going to do now is, even because it looks like a piece of absolute dog poop, which it is, but it's going to look pretty nice when I'm done, is I'm going to start exposing the rest of all these edges of these legs and take those in as far as I can get them, and hopefully find some more of this one. Got a problem there somewhere. Anyways, I'll do this side, then I'll do that side, but I don't think I'll even get this side done today. My 4 hours is just about up. I know I've nicknamed this crab the crab from HE double toothpicks, but I should name this crab the stop and glue crab. You've only seen a very small part of what I'm stopping and gluing. God, even the Jesus. Anyways, back to work to the crab from HE double toothpicks. Gonna be a nice scary Halloween tomorrow. Being that this is just a B grade crab with gobs of problems, biggest problem being soft everywhere, any little thing that can help it helps. So look what I found. More shell. It's been crushed in, but I found some. I'm hoping it goes all the way up. Well, it can't go all the way up because that's really sideways, but I'm going to work on this before I go to the left side over here. So here goes. Let's go find some more crab. Get a load of that. It's actually there. There's a straight line right there, so I'm thinking this last part here is really messed up because this piece right here is absolutely sideways. So I'm gonna do a little bit more here and see what happens, and but that's pretty nice. I mean, it's certainly damaged and crushed in, but it's there, so hey, I'm liking it. You can see here these chisel marks from this big chisel. Whenever I can use this, I just took off a small mountain right there, which saved me gobs of time with this little thing, the ME9100. So just to show you that even when I'm this far on a project, I'm still going back and forth at times. So I'm also starting to find this leg. It's definitely damaged and cracked and broken here, but at least it's there. That's the good thing. So it's going to be a very complete crab, but I'm not finding the rear end down here. Gee, that's kind of scary. I can go a little deeper, but boy, where's it at? And if you look at this depth of this rock, I'm thinking this may be a molt where, you know, back of the crab picks up and goes down and separates from the bottom part of the crab, the ventral side. And I think that ventral side may be down here a ways. Anyways, it is what it is, and back to work. Alright, so far, everything I'm gonna go dig down to see what's going on. I'm finding more crabs. So here's this leg, quite damaged. I think I just said that actually. But here's what's part of the rear end here. I don't like the angle of that piece, but what the heck does that mean? Might be something a little disarticulated in there. But hey, I'm finding some rear end. Dang tootin'. Alright, I'm going to go take all this off. Wish me luck. So, a little over 2 hours, I cleaned the rest of this up, or roughed it out. Most of it, found what I needed really. So I'm going to go to this side. This thing here, part of this rear end, is terrible angle, so it's been disarticulated. Whether I'll find the other stuff here or not, I don't know. I'll do that later. Right now I'm going to go have more fun over here on the left side and rough out these legs like I did these ones over here. So a little more fun. It's a lot of stopping and gluing for this crab, but still more fun. Anyways, back to work. First I'm going to get rid of this mounting because I don't want it. Use the bigger tool. Whoop, getting all crisscrossed. And I made small work of that, as you can see. So now with the smaller tool, all here, clean it all up, and then go down here and over there and everywhere and blah blah and back. Okay, back at it again. I'm here out today, this afternoon. Late in the day for me to be out here, but I got bored watching stupid TV, so here I am. Anyways, I'm going to just work around these claws a bit, see if I can expose some more of those, and actually just get ready for tomorrow. So, I'll just do what I can and show you, see if you can see the difference. Okay, right here I'm exposing what the, let's see, carpet Murus. I think it's called Murus. Murus. Boy, I always get that mixed up. What I've been doing is I expose this side is what you usually lose, what I usually will lose. So far it's holding out pretty good, but I just uncovered it. I glued it, uncovered a little bit more, glued it again. I uncovered it some more, I glued it again, and now for a fourth time. Got a little bit on the rock, I don't care, that's going to come off real soon. And since I just have some out here, I'll put a little glue on that too. But I thought for sure I was going to lose that part of the Murus. Being as soft as it is, but man, it's just it's so soft out here towards the edge of the rock, it's just a freaking sponge. Losing all the top shell, but nothing I can do about it, it's the best I can do. So, oh well, I'm going to see if I can get some more of that. I'm going to do that again. Show you close up. I meant to do that last time, but I didn't. But I took off some more rock, and I'm going to just glue that even again. Mind you, this is only half of it. The other half is over here. That's going to start coming back up here pretty quick. It's a kind of a tricky spot. And then also over here, got to empty out all that out, but I'll wait till I'll expose all this, glue that all up, let that glue cure, and then I'll attack that inside part there. Hopefully I can save it. Looks like I can, but don't want to count my eggs yet. Okay, there it is. I took off this rock right here, and you can see that there's shell material right there, so it's just going to start making this little U-turn and come back up a little bit, even though it won't come back up near as much as this side. But it's just slow going. If you want to save everything, just slow down. Of course, hopefully you have a better crab than this. Hard to save the pristineness of a really good crab when it's freaking rotten. Anyways, back to work. Okay, I don't know what's going on. I'm having a brain fart here. That didn't come back up at all. I don't know if there's something missing, or I don't know what's going on. I don't have one out here that's done to compare it with too, so geez, I don't know what's going on. I'll wait till I get to the other side, I guess. Bugger that, off to something else. Whew. Man, I don't care what anyone says. These claws are tough. They're tough for me anyways, but you know, they're a challenge, they're fun. Slow and easy, just keep removing rock, and your crab concretion, your crab in your concretion will come out as beautiful as this thing. Actually no, but it's still going to be an impressive crab. I mean, great leg displacement, just a nice looking crab for a piece of crap, really. Anyways, back to work. Okay, that's one crab roughed out, but now I'm going to go around the whole entire crab, basically with this one, and I don't even know where my smaller one's at, and just start taking off a little bit more rock around everywhere and getting this more 3D before I do the all-important rock smoothing process. This is probably going to be a double process where I smooth it out with this, and then I take my grinders and smooth it out even better. But even the next process of trying to get this as much detail as I possibly can and 3D as I possibly can, that's going to be at least 2 more prep sessions, I think. So, but fun. I like doing that. Just an old crab in a rock. of shaping the rock around every bit of this crab to get it close to where I want before I actually start the actual smoothing process. This is, I guess, part of it, but this looks a whole lot better than it was. That was an absolute little mountain there. And now it's starting to take shape, and I'm liking it for a piece of crab. I'm just following through here, just slowly taking off rock, just slowly shaping it. The more time I put in, the more work I do, the better it starts to look for a crab like this. I was calling these sponges the other day. That's how much glue they soaked up. But anyways, it's gonna be cool. I'm liking it. See here, here's this leg coming out, or what's left of it I should say. So I'm staying just above that, going down to expose more of this, what is that, carpus? The carpus, I think. The more you can expose, the cooler it becomes. So more rock off here, more rock off here. That's going to take me a while, don't want to bore you with that. I'll show you when I'm done. You can see where I'm taking off just a little bit at a time. I'm exposing more crab. It's always cool. But being this crab is in such bad state of preservation, I take off a little bit. I add a little bit of glue here and there to save what I can. And then start taking off more. Patience is the name of the game here. Anyways, I'll show you that when I get done. And this is, even though this looks like as deep as it's going to be, I'll make that actually a fair bit deeper before I get done. You betcha. Okay, you can see how I'm trying to keep this nice shape here, or make it into a nice shape. I'm going to take this down a little bit farther and oops, get all that out of the way. But slowly but surely, by the end of the day, or this prep session, I prep usually between 3 and 5 hours, about all I can handle. But by the end of this prep session, I'm going to be ready for some rock smoothing. One of my favorite things to do. Okay, back to work. Man, ran into some really tough spots right in there. I don't know if I'll be able to get those very perfect, but you can see how much nicer that looks and how cooler that looks just because I exposed more of the crab. Anyways, I'm going to work my way up to here. Alright, see you later. Tough spot there, especially when this crab is so bloody soft. If this crab was in better preservation, you'd have a lot less worry. But besides spilling glue over here left and right, geez, I'm like a one stooge man. But a little bit of glue, hold that thing from falling apart. I hit that right there. Put a little glue on that. A lot of glue on this crab. I think by the time it's over, I'll have stopped and glued, I don't know, 400, 500 times. You may think that's exaggerating, but you know, I don't get very far before I have to start gluing. Take off a little bit, glue, take off a little bit, glue, take off a little bit, glue, and it's a big crab. Okay, that's not too bad. The thing is, I'm a piece of crab right there, and being that there's something wrong with this Carpus maris, this piece right here, that it's supposed to, you know, there's something wrong here. Now I'm thinking that might be a piece of it right there. So I'm gonna do a little exploratory and see if I can find out what's going on. I don't know what that is. Piece of crab, that's for sure. But it's just a little teeny tiny weeny piece. Whether there's more there or not, I don't know. I'll figure it out later when I remove more rock. But I'm not going to worry about it right now. Oh, and look at this leg I found. Well, I didn't find it, but there's more there than I thought. So that came out a little nice. Anyways, I've got more rock to remove. It's starting to get there though. Alrighty then. That's it for the first half. You see all the problems I have ran into. That was a new one for me. The second half is all about the rock smoothing and that whole process. But there's a lot to do, so this next video is going to be at least another hour or so. But very interesting stuff. Hope you enjoyed the first one. Hope you enjoyed the second one. And sayonara.